students. Today we're going to be looking at women human rights. We've been studying the whole unit of human rights. Now we're just going to focus on women's human rights. So throughout history, women have been denied equal social, political, economic rights. In many cultures, women are treated as second-class citizens who are virtually slaves to their fathers or husbands. So basically like a child. When we look at social, we're talking about interaction with women, like just hanging out with friends. They were denied that.
I say left, your right is in the front of the building. I say left, your right is in front of the school.
Political, not being able to vote, not being able to run for office. And economically, or working outside the home. In the past, women were only able to have children and stay at home and take care of their husband. And if they did get a job, they didn't get paid equally, like equal pay as a man. So let's look at different regions and how women are treated. Looking at Islam, during the Golden Age, women were allowed to inherit property. They were educated and could marry freely. However, over time, things are going to change. Women were secluded in a separate part of the house. So let's say company came over, the wife or daughters would have to go to another room. They were required to wear veils that covered their face. The only individuals that could see them would be like their immediate family that were in the home, but when they were out in public, they had to remain covered. In Europe, there was limitations on owning property, the ability to divorce. A female could not do that. Even choosing their own husband, they didn't have a right to do that. The ability to inherit property. If they were not married and their parents died, the property did not go to them. If they were married, then the property still went to their husbands. And again, political rights. They could not vote or have any say in politics. In Asia, women have enjoyed near equality with men during certain time periods. But again, depending on the time period, depending on the area, they lost some of their rights. So they lost these rights with changing political or social institutions. However, women are going to fight back. They are going to say, look, we want to be treated as equal citizens. We want to get an education. We want to work outside the house. We don't want to be home all the time and only seen as taking care of the family. So during the 19th century, which I told you if it's 19th, we're talking about the 1800s, there was going to be a suffrage movement. Women began to demand greater political and social rights in the mid-19th century. And suffrage, again, can be the right to vote. It's not going to happen until the beginning of the 20th century, which is the 1900s. Women are going to gain the right to vote. Looking at Great Britain and then looking at the United States. But looking at present day women, especially in the United States, women are educated now. They have jobs. They're able to have children and work out the household and take care of their husband. Women chooses who they want to marry in the United States. In some countries, women are still put in arranged marriages. So not every area in the world women have equal rights. But this is, again, just an overview of how women have been treated in the past. And it's sad to say that in certain areas, they're still being treated as second-class citizens, and we'll talk more about it in class. And that's it.